My name's Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire. We have the character, the Watcher. Oh, for the daily challenge for the 3rd of April, by the way, 2020. The character is the Watcher. The modifiers are draft a custom starting deck of cards, time dilation, all enemies start with a slow debuff, and deadly events rather, question mark rooms are now more likely, or rather, they can contain elites, but are also more likely to contain treasure rooms. Whew! Starting with a drafted deck of cards is always pretty good. What? Do I do it again? Yeah. Yeah, we got it. Double worship that early. All right, now I'm looking for basically just defense and offense. Let's go for Carve Reality for solid offense. Bowling Bash for solid offense as well. Third Eye for the defense. Signature move, Reach Heaven. Reach Heaven's fine. Empty Body. Hold Tranquility, Wallop. We'll take Wallop. Being able to defend ourselves quite effectively with that. Deceive Reality. Another Worship? I don't actually want any of the others of these. Yeah, let's collect some Worships. Take a Protect for the defensive value. Cut Through Fate for the draw. Evaluate for the defensive value. How many defensive cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really want Crush Joints here, actually. Vulnerability, adding an extra 50% on top of doing 300 times damage is a lot. Because they stack multiplicatively, so it's 450 times 450% damage. Yeah, Crush Joint. Another Wallop or Foresight. Foresight being able to scry past the cards that I don't want in the next turn is pretty big. Wallop is really good against elites, though. Take the Wallop there. And Consecrate for a little bit of AoE. So I'm looking for as many question marks as I can get, as well as many elites as I can get. Okay, so there's a 3 elite path with 2 early question marks. 2 midline rests. Yep, that's gonna be our path. Alright. Okay. Let's go Worship, Miracle, Worship. Crush Joints, Cut Through Fate. A lot of fights are going to be like that. Follow up, Empty Fist, Third Eye. Take another Third Eye there. Nunchaku, every time you play 10 attacks in a turn. Every time you play 10 attacks, gain an energy. And an extra energy on turn 1 in the Lantern. Oh, baby. Gotta love that. Cut Through Fate in order to get a Worship out. And then Third Eye to make sure that I have another Worship very soon in the deck. Oh, beautiful. So damned powerful. Honestly, we probably won't need Windmill Strike. Another Empty Body. I think we're probably done with defense right now. Okay. Third Eye, curating for a defensive card. Cut to get it. Empty Body will Consecrate and then Carve Reality as well. Smite Wallop. Actually, I could have just killed that turn if I wanted to get my final card out of my hand. Bowling Bash, Consecrate and Simmering Fury. Take another Bowling Bash. Really good power in the AoE. This is a little difficult. The Worships being upgraded means that basically at will I will be able to enter enter Divinity rather. Having them retain. Okay, this one is staying in my hand. That's really good to be the one that I still have. Let's go Cut Through Fate first. We got another Worship. Okay, fine. So then we will Worship. Crush Joints, Wallop, Miracle. Yeah. 10 extra block on turn 1 is pretty big here. Another evaluate? Yeah, just because the insides shuffled into the deck are actually really, really valuable for us at this point. In the longer fights. If we get Snack Away, like, it's gonna be ridiculous. Ancient Tea set, whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2 extra energy. This fight should be the easiest fight that I ever do. A smite to save in hand. I got a wallop. Don't need to do anything else. Sorry, a wallop. 2-cost card. It was a worship. There we go. Interesting. That's not the hand I wanted. I'm gonna evaluate and third eye to get rid of the that card there. Enemy is waking up this turn anyway, so I may as well also cross joints and then consecrate. Okay. Worship into insight. Let's go smite. Protect third eye. Yeah. There's another worship in that deck. Really would like to draw it though. Seems like that'd be helpful. Double wallop for the full defense there. Now I've got double worship in this hand and I can't afford to play both. That's okay though. I will have the other one played next turn. We've got it. And another perfect fight. Pantograph at the start of boss combat to heal for 25 HP, as well as Fear No Evil, Evaluate, Perseverance. I'll take a single copy of Fear No Evil. Upgrade all cards in my hand? Probably not. Ooh. Membership card, 50% discount on all products, as well as a Akabeko. The first attack you deal each combat... Sorry, the first attack each combat deals 8 additional damage. I'll take both. Take another evaluate, start getting ready for the collector's bonus there. I do want to thicken up this deck for the sake of the score. It's actually, that would be my second evaluate? I could have sworn I had another evaluate in the deck already. I'll take a Sash Whip at less then, because I actually wanted a little bit more. Okay. Worship Miracle, a Crush Joint out, and then... Giant wallop. And worship will turn pretty much anything into death there. Lesson learned. Yeah, I'll cut it from my deck at the very end of the game. But having a lesson learned in here, considering we enter Divinity often, it's going to be really easy to use lesson learned for kills. For a kill, rather, sorry. There is another wallop in the deck. I might... There's a wallop in the deck as well as a bowling bash, so I want to save probably the Akabeko damage for those. So instead I'll do nothing else that turn. Yeah. Because this bowling bash with the Akabeko damage just murders one of them for me. Then I can third eye my way to... Yep, that's fine. And evaluate. There's now 21 per piece, which is actually not good for me. That's okay, I'll use a fire potion. Or a Calcum if you want to turn without block, gain 6 block, as well as another protect. Fine. Ooh, baby. I don't need to throw out the Sash Whip as well. I know I have the energy for it, but I didn't want to split the enemy that turn. Just getting an extra turn before I really had to split it all is super useful. Okay. Let's go... Safety, protect. I will pretty much just be waiting until I have the ability to lesson learned here. Come on, game. Where's my lesson? Let me learn my lesson. Literally the next card up, but I do have to take 2 damage in order to get it. Fine. Enemies slow, so I can play all of those out, and Protect takes an upgrade, as well as Empty Mind? Probably not. When we usually have a bunch of energy and want to draw cards is when we're already in Divinity. Crushed Joints. Yeah, I'll take a second copy of that. I should have tried to lose more HP in that fight. Dang it. Thankfully, we do have a Weaken Potion. That should make life a lot easier for us. Probably don't attack on turn 1 unless we draw both of our Wallops, because we want to Wallop on turn 2. Oh, so much wasted energy, though. I can't abide all that wasted energy. So enemies doing 7x6, they'd weaken to 5x6. And then I can protect for 20, 32. Yeah, that's enough. That was the only turn we really had to worry about. Are you actually? No, never mind. We have Orichalcum. Woo! Oh, only time we really need to worry about, but almost ended up way worse for us. 2 worships in hand. We don't really have damage in hand yet. That's some damage. That's enough damage. Okay, let's do that and then throw out a Wallop for the defense on ourselves. Reach Heaven to put the Through Violence into the deck. Cut Through Fate to draw the Through Violence. And then bunch of damage. I'll even play this Worship, set myself up for my next Mantra. Next Divinity, sorry. Hey! And we get it even with the Lesson Learned. Love it. Crushed Joints getting upgraded there is huge. Blasphemy Scroll and Wish. I intend to remove the Lesson Learned from the deck before the end of the run, so probably none of these. Coffee Dripper. Right. Do I need Coffee Dripper? Maybe I take Black Star. Yeah, there's more elites as well. I'm taking Black Star. Coffee Dripper would be nice so that I could double play the worships naturally from my hand, but usually I'm laying them on 2 different turns as a setup and then a finish. Or if I'm not doing that, then usually I have got my Miracle in hands. Love an Necronomicon here to double a couple of my Wallops. Yeah, I think we go all in. We'll start with Fear No Evil. So I get more energy. Worship, Miracle, Worship. Carve Reality, Reach, kill. Liquid Memories is pretty big here as well. Another Third Eye. Another one towards the Collector's bonus. Liquid Memories. As the deck gets thicker, we need like another Worship to keep this kind of train going. Because we're diluting the Worships out at the moment. Liquid Memories is really big. Like to the point that I should probably drop one of these. Maybe the Dex Potion. Because it means only 1 Worship is enough to kill. Yes. 3 extra strength on turn 1. A lot of the time, we do all of our damage on turn 1. Not here, evidently, though. Actually gonna, yeah, do that. Dang it. I should have launched out the Through Violence before I entered Divinity there. That's my bad. Another Bowling Bash. Another one towards a Collector's bonus. And there's a lot of pesky AoE on this floor. Worship, Worship. Miracle out a giant Wallop. May I have my lesson, please? That'll have to do for the moment. And again, at the very least, we get to hold this smite, so... Even in a bad scenario, we should still be able to... Yeah, split the enemy. Well, not split the enemy. Excuse me, but use lesson learned. Foresight, collect. We'll take the Foresight now. Especially because we're thinking up the deck at this point. Start with the Wallop. At this point, I don't know if I can wait until I get back to the lesson learned. This enemy is pretty powerful. I think giving them that time might actually be a really bad idea on my part. Swift Potion, 3 extra draw is huge for us as well. Give it the plated armor for that. Fear No Evil? Yeah, I'll take another Fear No Evil. Get a bunch of pumped extra energy on the turn that we actually enter our divinity. Seems useful to me. Whoa, that's a big consecrate. You know what? If that got me another worship, that would have been so good. Fine. I'm going to worship. I'm going to bring back the worship. I'm going to worship, and I'm going to consecrate y'all. That's why I wanted to do that. And then next turn, I'm going to draw the lessons learned and kill. Ceramic Fish, whenever you add a card to your deck, gain 9 gold. Cloak Clasp, at the end of your turn, gain 1 block for each card in your hand. Another Bowling Bash and another Consecrate. Another Bowling Bash is a collector's bonus. We'll take it. Let's go for another upgrade on... Crush Joints, another turn of vulnerability. Keep the vulnerability up as long as possible. I was really hoping I would have found more elites in those question mark spaces there, but guess not. All right. Okay. This should totally be enough. Divinity is just ridiculous. Fairy in a Bottle. When you would die, heal to 30% of your max HP instead. Only works once. Another Fear No Evil or another Reach Heaven. Reach Heaven's a little harder to play at the moment because I didn't take the Energy Relic in the previous area. So I'll take a Fear No Evil. Omamori, negate the next two curses you obtain. Lovely. Because I'm not going for a curses bonus at this point. It's way too late to start. Actually, that's a totally excellent next hand. Again, I'm probably not going to want to cycle back around to the lessons learned. We got it too early there, but it happens. Hard no on all of these. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, scry 3. We don't do that many times in a single combat. Another Worship, Pen Nib. Pen Nib, of course, being every 10th attack you play, deal double damage. Pretty ridiculous if you can do that on a Worship turn. Get any cards out of the deck? Probably not at this point. I'll take a Duplication Potion so that I can just suddenly force my way back into Divinity if I need to. Third Eye, do we already have the Collectors on? We don't. Okay, I'll take my Collectors there. And bounce. Really hoping for an elite in this final question mark. Playing the other Worship right now really doesn't make sense. Not enough attacks in hand. Playing it this turn, does that make sense? Fear No Evil, Worship. Bowling Bash isn't that much damage, but it will defend me. Third eye my way through those. You're attacking for 27. Seems good to me. Let's hope I get another worship in the next sound. Oh, I do. Great. Worship, miracle, worship, crush joints, bowling bash. Good fight. Back in preparation at the start of combat. Draw 2 additional cards. Huge. Ridiculously huge for us. Sundial, every 3 times you shuffle your draw pile, gain 2 energy, as well as... I'm going to be looking to remove the rare from my deck, not add to it. I can take and evaluate, but I'm not super keen on it. Okay. Get the other worship upgraded. Just retain a whole handful of worships. Hey, we did get the elite I was hoping for. Thank you, game. Oh my god. Thank you, game. Fear no evil, worship, worship. Crush joints, cut through fate, finding, reach heaven. We'll use that for the kill. A lot of damage. Tiny chest, every 4th question mark room is a treasure room. Dang it, I actually want them to be elites. That's more treasure for me. And happy flower, every 3 turns, gain an energy. I'll take a carve reality there just because it's 2 attacks for the draw cost of 1. Get a protect upgraded. What's up, champ? Very much not what I wanted. All right. It's a fine-ish. Go for those, I think. Third, that's fine. Guess I'll go carve reality, defend reality, sorry, deceive reality, and wallop. Giving myself some useful cards for this turn. Not enough defensive ones, clearly. Let's go. Fear no Evil's safety here actually keeps me fine. Because then I also get 6 block at the end of the turn for the Cloak Clasp. We should play at least 1 worship this turn, I think. Yeah, worship, double third eye. That should be fine. And then the second third eye doesn't do anything because we had the fine amount of cards in hand already. Okay. Let's crush. Reach heaven. Sash whip. Smite. Worship as well. Worship as well? Yeah. I don't want to waste the energy that turn. Drawing into another worship immediately. Love it. Crush joints through violets. Carve reality. Deus Ex Machina establishment. Whenever a card is retained, reduces cost by 1 this combat. Not necessary, but it would be good. But it's not necessary. And we are going for Pauper. Philosopher's Stone. Gain energy at the start of your turn. All enemies start combat with 1 strength. Or Sozu. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer obtain potions. I'll take Sozu. We already have a dupe potion. Should be basically all I need. Okay, so there's 1 to elite path, and it has a bunch of early question marks and late question marks, as well as an early shop. Sounds about right for me. Start out by not fearing evil. Follow up by carving reality. Bowling Bash is useful. Pretty much all of the rest of these are garbage at the moment. Let's use another third eye. Then kill the frontliner. Thanks. Where are all my worships? Next hand, apparently. Come on, more than one. Nope. Still just one worship. I think this is Protect, Third Eye. I don't need all of the worships, but I do need to Consecrate probably on the next hand. Okay. That should be fine. Double worship. Wait. There we go. Just needed a couple extra attacks there. Empty Body, follow-up Crush Joints. Crush Joints is almost a collector's bonus. Empty Body, I think we have just one of. Yeah, just one. Take the extra Crush Joints there. I'll lose 83 gold for a Relic. Dreamcatcher, whenever you rest, you may add a card to your deck. Not super my kind of thing. Another Evaluate, another Sash Whip. Ooh, Wing Boots. You may ignore the next path when traveling rooms 3 times. So I'd go 1, 2, 3, and then just go up that path afterwards. Yeah, okay. Wing Boots is going to get me a bunch of extra elites. Do I Evaluate here? I think I probably do. Let's also take the Orrery. Another Worship. Yeah, they're actually still one of the best cards in my deck. Bowling Bash. Is that still the best card in my deck? I think I am still looking to pad out the deck at this point, actually. I know that was up against a Evaluate. I didn't take the Evaluate. That's my bad. Wait, Consecrate? Wait. Yeah, let's move myself one away from collector's bonus on the Consecrates. Let's go back to the shop with all of our newfound money from having picked up so many cards. Protect. You could be collected. Evaluate. Sash Whip, probably not. Okay. Great! Yes, we're just gonna go elite hunting this floor. Beautiful. Let's go. Double hit on the Bowling Bash. Fear No Evil, Wallop kills the backliner, Miracle out of the worship that we don't get to retain in hand. Bowling Bash kills the backliner. I'm gonna Empty Body and Protect Foresight. Third Eye. This is exactly enough to keep me fully blocked. I don't need 2 worships in that hand. What I really need is to try and find lethal. That's not going to do it. Do I want to double play this for 25 score? I think so. Bag of Marbles at the start of combat. Apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies as well as calipers at the start of your turn. Lose 15 block rather than all of it. I do need to still just be taking a bunch of cards if I want to get to 50 cards in the deck overall. It's my first leap. Also, I might want to take this path at the very end just so that I can get the removal on my lessons learned. I'm going to Evaluate Miracle. Cut through. Ooh, get an insight. More damage. Never mind. We don't even need it for the lessons learned to get off there. Long sleeves. Yeah, I'll take one of those, I guess. That final shop can also help me round out the amount of cards that I'll have in the deck. Great. Start with Flying Sleeves, and then kill. Oddly Smooth Stone. Start each combat with 1 dex, as well as the Centennial Puzzle. The first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. Swivel. Gain 11 block. The next attack you play costs 0. I don't have that many attacks that would actually affect, like, good. Still take it, though. I don't have that many attacks that would affect goodly. Crush joints, carve reality. All I have to do now is find 2 worships in the same hand. That's all I have to do. Game, please. At least the enemy didn't weaken me on that turn. That would have been really, really saddening. All right. There's the worship. Deceive reality. And then... Another worship? Yeah, sure. Another worship. That'll do. Okay. Foresight as well as crush joints. Carve reality and worship at the very ends. Just get to hold a bunch of safeties and smites. Oh, I feel real safe. There's that final worship. Okay. Good. War Paint, upgrade 2 random skills, as well as a White Beast statue. Potions always appear in combat rewards. Unfortunately, we have Sozu, so that's not helpful for us. Wallop is 1 away from collectors as well now. Final jump I get to make with that. Start with, oh my god, if only I had the other worship in hand, we would actually be able to kill this turn with the lessons learned. Setting up crush joints this turn is actually pretty good. Yeah, let's go protect. Crush joints. Of course, you can't do 2 crush joints in a row. Ryan. Alright, anything that's not damaged you can get skipped here. Strike dummy. Cards containing strike deal 3 additional damage, as well as Whetstone upon upgrading 2 random attacks. That's a Consecrate Collector's bonus. I mean, it would have been an Evaluate Collector's bonus as well, in fact. Smiling Mask. Merchant's Card Removal Service now always costs 50 gold. That will actually save me a little bit of money there. Going Tesseract. Yeah, we're still looking to add some cards to the deck. Deep Breath, Jack of all trades. Maybe none of those. Enlightenment, Swift Strike. Take the Swift Strike. Dramatic Entrance, definitely. I don't think I need that. Yeah, I think I have 2 more card growth opportunities and a shop as well, just in case. Let's upgrade the final worship in the deck. You couldn't even give me a curse if you tried here, friend, by the way. Just wanted to let you know. Oh, it did try to give me a curse, though. I would have sworn up and down that it wasn't capable of doing that anymore. No. Another lesson learned upgrade. Just get that final one I can. Take a cut through fate. Fine. The final shot, we will remove our lesson learned. Getting back to the Pauper's bonus. Evaluate is another collector's bonus for us. You can no longer become frail. Each turn add a smite into your hand. That's actually a little bit appealing. How many power cards do I have in the deck? Pretty sure I have basically none. Yeah, just the one in the foresight. So the mummified hand is not good here either. Take a turnip. And a battle hymn, sure. We might actually be in for the best score. I'm just saying. This is looking good. That's all, that's all. Two attacks away from my Pendib trigger. Let's just leave that on Fear No Evil. Play Protect to get out of my hands. Still weakened this turn, unfortunately, but let's worship. Go for a giant wallop. Great. Strength Potion. Really would have liked that in the final fight. Wave of the Hand. Whenever you can block this turn, apply to weak to all enemies. It's actually quite effective. Battle Hymn becoming innate? Yeah, it'll help me get all the attacks that I'm gonna need. I'll take it. The only thing is we're also gonna need very consistent defense, and I don't know how we're gonna get that. Let's start with the dramatic entrance here. So for Carve Reality. Guess I'll play Swivel anyway. Should I throw more cards out? I don't think I need to throw more cards out right now. These two both retain. In fact, the entire hand does. Right, but I generate my card at the start of the turn, so yeah, I should have thrown another card out there. That's my bad. Okay, Swivel is lost until this turn. I can use the Reach Heaven to start setting up. Wallop and Worship in the same hand are really good. Okay. Let's get two Worships in the next hand, please. No? Just the one? That sucks. Okay, it's gonna have to be Smite, Miracle, Crush, Wallop the backliner, play a safety. It's exactly enough to full protect us that turn. Oh, sorry, and the Cloak Clasp. I had the Cloak Clasp as well. Never mind. Could have been defended with less. Worship, protect, Foresight for some extra card. I'm also going to throw out the Consecrate, obviously. Deceive Reality. This is 8 cards in hand right now. Right, is this enough? 32 incoming. 8 cards in hand takes us up to 33. So if I miracle out the Foresight, we're not going to be fully defended. That's annoying. Fine. This also shorts me another card this turn. My god, game! Can you give me the card that I put in the deck? I put so many copies of it in here. I have so many Worships. Alright. No. Crush Joints. Cut Through Fate. Still no Worship. Are you actually kidding me, though? Okay. Fear No Evil on the front line, and then Protect and Safety. You What is this? I have to kill the backline in this turn. I don't really get a choice. Like, I have to try and kill this turn. Because I can't protect myself anymore. I'm literally 1 damage short. So, hang on. I have 19 cards left in the deck, so that's 30, 32 cards, and I drew 1 worship. All I needed, literally the only thing I needed was 1 more worship, and I would have won. Already. Absolute tragedy. Oh yeah, now that there are the worships now. I just lost 100 points in my end score due to an awful shuffle. And we held out for so long as well. That's so sad. Oh. That's not cool. Yeah, I would have had 16-20 because I would have beyond perfected that. I even put like 6 of them in the deck. And I would have been first! Alright. Alright. You got me this time, game, but I'll get you back. For the moment, my name's been Rhapsody. The name of the game's been Slay the Spire. Oh, I'm salty as heck. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.